spicy. Even that's why I'm looking on my phone because I'm coming here with the facts now.
Okay.
I'm not saying this from the top of my head. So
I don't know about Big Boss. That shit is insane.
you hear speed dating as a student, you're like, oh, let me go get someone.
True.
And then you get there and they're like, okay, you're here to have fun, but we're also here to inform you guys about GBV and just how it goes and why it's happening and the rates of it. And it's like,
I heard about it and I was like, that's a scary thing. What do you mean I'm getting to know somebody and the first thing I need to do is talk about GBV?
because the girls
Caro.
were there.
That's fair.
Majita Shela, women are not
Thing
going
is,
to
guys want to order form. You guys want to look cool.
Guys, gotta get pandemic here or a family at this point.
It's giving already. Yeah,
You know what I
that's your
mean?
going get
Yeah.
it.
Like coordination,
Like, how is
we knew.
that?
This was planned. They had an agenda, which is sad also.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Varsity Unplugged. This is where we're going to talk about everything student life, your experience, your journey, and everything that you go through as a student. We're not only here to entertain you guys, but we're also here to inform you guys about everything that's happening on campus and everything that you should know as a student. We want to create a platform for you guys to feel comfortable and find some relatable content from us. I am your host, Nomuhle, but I'm not alone. I have my fellow team members, and they will introduce themselves.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. My name is Tiamo, and I'll be one of your presenters on the show.
Good day, everybody. My name is Oraratile Sisi. I go by Marati or Rati, and I am the guest chair today on the show.
Welcome.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I won't lie, hey. It's been a tough week. Assessment week is going. Yeah, robali.
Yeah,
No, at all.
Yeah, no, we're
At
not sleeping.
If only they knew,
Yeah,
guys.
we're not sleeping. It's Easter. Where am I?
That's also another thing.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, for me, it's been a tough week. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, no, it's rough. Like you said, it's Easter, we're here. We're not going home, we're not catching a break. But it's fine. I guess, you know, it is what it is. We'll catch a break after, I guess.
It really is what it is. And you guys started writing. I haven't.
Yes.
I have been having sleepless nights so that, because I'm leaving today.
Yeah.
You going home?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
need
so
to.
jealous.
Oh, I need to.
No.
I need the break. I've been studying the whole week because I'm getting into a week of consecutive days of writing.
How many papers?
I'm writing 3 next week from Wednesday to Friday.
Drop a one.
Yo.
One must go.
Drop a one.
Yo. No, it really is tough. It really is tough.
But all the best, guys.
No,
Yeah,
true.
no.
Yeah, all the best. I hope you guys do well.
That. So something interesting happened on campus. They were doing like a speed dating thing, but in the same breath also just spreading like the GBV awareness, which I think was such a great idea because I mean you hear speed dating as a student, you're like, oh, let me go get someone, and then you get there and they're like, okay, you're here to have fun, but we're also here to inform you guys about GBV and just how it goes and why it's happening and the rates of it, and it's actually guys,
But can I ask something? Was it a productive night?
Yeah, it was for the most part. For the
Okay.
most
You
part,
learned
because
something.
even when you were rotating with the candidates there, you had to also, as much as you're getting to know someone, also like tell them what you learned about GBV that you didn't know about, how you think women and men should be respected. You know what I mean? So you had to also incorporate it in the conversation. So that would give you a plus point because if you can see what this person thinks,
Yes.
they check in the
Yes.
box.
Because I heard about it and I was like, that's a scary thing. What do you mean I'm getting to know somebody and the first thing I need to do is talk about GBV?
Yeah,
No, but
It's
it
very
really, it wasn't
intimidating,
scary
but
at
yeah.
all. They did it like smoothly, you
That's
know.
good.
So
Would it be something you'd say they should do more often?
definitely, I think so.
I don't know. The whole idea threw me off, man. Like
Really?
speed dating. And I was like, no, I'm not getting involved.
I understand them. I
No,
saw
you
that
are
they
just-
needed a lot of men.
No.
I saw they needed a lot of men.
Yeah, there was even, they even said who was saying, women stop, let all the males register and RSVP because the girls
A lot of
were
girls.
there.
That's fair.
Majita
That's
Shela,
fair.
women are not
Thing
going
is,
to.
guys want to
Hey,
order form.
hey,
You guys want to look
hey.
cool.
Guys,
you
the
guys want to order form. You want to be that guy. Like, guys, speed dating is just have fun.
No,
like,
I'm
it's
gonna
really
get
not that
pandemic here or a family at this point.
And this on campus, no?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
problem.
No, next one I'm joining.
Which is
Yeah,
fair.
next one. Tell
I'm
them to
hiring
host.
you next time here.
Tell them to host them there.
Nah.
Yeah.
But I think it's very good that the school is dealing with important issues. I mean, not too long ago being last year, we had the vandalism of the flags on campus,
yes.
which was
And speaking of that,
Scary.
they found the suspect.
They
Yeah.
did.
Not, is it suspects?
I think it's suspects because it happened on two
different
different
places, yeah.
campuses in
Nah.
Porch and in Mafikeng. But I heard suspension or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no.
So the
They
person
found the
got
people.
Never
suspended.
it's young. The fact that I didn't even know about it. I just saw
This is called
flags vandalized.
thorough investigation.
Right.
It
Like
took
they
long for a
probably had to,
reason.
yeah, because I mean it happened last year
Yeah.
and they're only getting suspended now.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how they had to just go and dig and see what's happening.
But it's a fair thing they got suspended, right?
It is.
Yes,
it really
it
is.
is.
It really
Yeah,
is.
let's leave the homophobic things and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on. Let it be an enjoyable space for everyone.
No,
Yeah.
that is very true. That is
The
very
fact
true.
that happened on two campuses,
Bro.
it's giving already. Yeah,
You know what I
got to go
mean?
and get
Yeah.
it all
Like
right.
coordination,
Like, how
they
is
knew.
that? I
This was
Exactly.
planned. They had an agenda, which is sad also.
Rati, you mentioned going home.
Yeah.
Did you see what's happening with the fuel prices? Or maybe your bank is looking nice. That's why you're just spending on this fuel. What's going on there?
Look. The government now, the Minister of Finance literally spoke about subsidizing or cutting it to half. So it's like
Yes.
3 rand that has been added on general fuel.
Oh, yes.
Which is, it's great. It's still, it's still hectic on the pockets.
You know what I saw?
Yeah.
When was it? The day before the first. Was it Wednesday?
Yeah.
The cars lining
Hey,
up. Hey, dude,
guys,
people
I
are-
kid you
No.
not. But there was someone go to the petrol station with the drum.
Yeah,
like
no.
the
Oh my God.
petrol
Yeah,
because there were like no ways before like
Yeah,
born.
before
It's
this
really
whole-
bad. It's
It
really
is,
bad.
it
But
is.
at the same time, it's a temporary relief. So I can
Yeah.
only imagine what is going to happen
Yeah.
after like April.
And you know what the thing is with fuel? It affects everything.
It does.
How people commute. So now you're gonna have people having to pay more for taxis. But what I don't understand is there ever going to be a resolve to this? Or we have to go through this until the war ends? A war that
That's
we are
a
not
good
involved
question.
in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the government can't say, no, we're just going to keep increasing prices.
Yeah.
It's not, it doesn't work.
It's not.
you
It's
know?
not sustainable.
So I think it's best they come up with solutions because it's going to affect, the economy is already in tatters.
Yeah, we're
Right,
already
so-
drowning
yeah,
in
yeah,
so
we're
many
already
things,
drowning,
guys.
so
like
expecting somebody to pay more to go to work, their salary is not getting an increase.
why is that not increasing? Everything else
That
is increasing,
never
but
does.
salary
It
is just
never
staying the
does.
same.
Yeah, but
It
at
never
least
does.
they at least aside from offering us as the consumers a cushion for this month, it's also giving them a month to find different solutions or
Yeah.
find better solutions for us as consumers
And,
because it
and
really
like just
does affect
throwing
everything.
us in the deep end like that, and now it's
Okay.
like we have to figure out what's happening.
I don't want to be the negative Nancy, but we live in South Africa. There's never solutions. But okay, moving on.
That's true. Though.
There's a lot of traveling happening.
Yes.
It's Easter weekend, right? Guys, we're shooting to
I
the
think it's
East.
actually weird that the fuel price increase is happening at Easter.
You know what I mean? Hey.
It's like
The
they were
most
trying to say
busiest
stay home.
time.
It's like they were trying to say stay home.
Yeah,
They were trying to. It's almost like they saw her white thinking Moria is about to be full today.
But that's
For
not
this
stopping
weekend.
anyone.
At all.
Apparently,
at
what?
all.
How many buses? 20? Is it 2,000?
2,000.
It was. I thought it was 200. It's 2,000.
Yeah,
Over
2,000
2,000 buses headed to Limpopo for ZCC. So it's worse than it has been
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. We need God, guys. We need
Yeah,
God
no,
to
hey,
intervene. We need
rapeleng.
more ya wa Modimo because in irahalang.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, it's a
it's
lot.
just not
It's a lot,
acceptable.
it's a lot. I'm just concerned about safety, man.
Yeah.
You know, especially with buses. Look, a lot of things happen. Apparently, there was an incident last year where
Yeah, a very bad
something
one.
something
There
happened.
was.
You know, I'm not sure about the facts.
Yeah.
But hopefully this year it changes. Things go well.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
also I hope they can accommodate so much people because but it's a certain amount over the years. So I just hope that now abamaka like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
yeah.
who cares and
Yeah.
now it's like an overload of people because I don't think that's. I mean, they're
Yeah.
sleeping there for quite some time, so there needs to
True.
be as
So I
much
hope,
space.
yeah, I hope there are safety measures that they
Yeah,
took
hopefully,
for this
hopefully.
year, not just for buses, but also for
For
actually
people,
being
yeah,
Komoria. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
it's true.
you said there's something else that's been trending, ma'am.
Spicy. Ivilane, that's why I'm looking on my phone because I'm coming here with the facts now.
Okay,
like,
okay.
I'm not saying this from the top of my head. So I don't know if you guys have seen Thabiso.
Oh yeah.
Thabiso has caused a lot of
Leadership.
commotion with what's happening. But 100 women, blood and betrayal, Amaskal marriage drama shocks essay.
Did you say 100?
Yes,
Big
I did not
boss.
stutter.
Big boss.
100, like
I don't know about Big Boss, but 100 is insane.
Big
guys,
boss.
I don't think. How do you even sleep at night? Like, how Where do you get the time?
And is this not a married man?
No, it is. It is. But I have questions, right? I have questions about how the whole thing occurred, right? Do you guys think the wife taking whatever's happening in her marriage, right? I don't want to sound like a victim blamer, but just hear me. Taking the things that are happening in her marriage and putting the guy on blast like that, do you guys think that was a good idea?
It's important, the guys.
Yeah, no. Also, she's emotional.
True.
Like, you know, one thing about pain irin poning. You know,
Oh, yeah.
she just wants to be heard. She wants to be seen, and it's like, guys, what is this?
But there are other avenues.
But this is public embarrassment. 100 women?
You-
That is public
I have a
embarrassment.
better solution.
What?
Call your lawyer, divorce.
Yeah, but
What's
that's not
the
gonna get it
point?
out. That's
It's
the same pain
not.
iratabato. Like, it's not gonna get lawyer how. It's just there to be
Yeah,
like,
he
okay,
comes
give
with
And
us
the
that's
the
papers.
that's also a lot of money. Now I need to pay for
They
that
have the
lawyer.
money though.
Yeah. Homie
like,
seems
if-
like he's, you know, he has the dough for it. But for me, it's just like I said, I don't want to victim blame. Don't get me wrong, right? But there's a better way of dealing with things, right? Because what I've seen has become a trend is this expose culture, right?
Yeah.
People are waiting for that "I got you" moment, right? So I'm gonna show the world who you really are. I'll equate it to Siya Kolisi.
Oh yes.
You're getting a divorce. You're in the midst of a divorce, right? Why is your wife using your divorce to take a book out? Like, why do we have this self-enrichment thing? Or are we exchanging our pain for dough? Like, what's going on, guys? What do you guys think?
I think it's just women shamwaiting na rato bolela, guys.
Like-
It's not even about exposing. I think it's just venting, like putting it out there. You know, I was just as deceived as you guys, and now this is what I'm dealing with, and this is what I've been dealing with. I think maybe to also just help other people who are going through this, who don't have like such a big platform to talk about what they wanted to do. Because also with I'm sorry to just take it back to the Thabiso thing. They had like this perfect marriage, money, lavish lifestyle, luxury, and everyone was like, we want this. And it's like now she's coming with screenshots and 100 women, and it's like,
True. And like,
what
it,
do you mean?
it begs because you can't tell me you didn't know all these 100 women came up from nowhere. I think it's also a way to shock your system to get out of such relationships. It is a way to shock. Like she was saying, women are very emotional. I will not get out of that relationship after 50 people. It's not going to be easy because clearly I am held back by something. That exposing it on social media shocks my system so that I can get out of it. That other people can then hold me
Let me throw a
accountable.
spanner in the works.
Okay.
Do you guys really think before marrying this guy, she didn't know the type of man that he was? Because I wouldn't think he started doing these things post-marriage. You know what I mean? 100 and something women.
that's a lot.
I'm trying-
And I told me no, Horaya 100 utomile somewhere.
Like he genuinely.
There's no way you're
totally
gonna
somewhere.
start and go to 100. You've
And there's
been.
no way it was a bomb. You find out all 100 in one
Yes,
go.
yeah.
And I think that's the thing with marriage. We believe or we tell ourselves that we can change somebody. And that's not true. You cannot change that man. The man that you find or the woman that you
That's
find
what you
and you date, that's what you're settling for. That's the woman and that's the man that you will end up
Is it
getting
personal?
married to. And that is scary. That is scary. You need to be careful.
I think also, guys, let's try to pay attention to the signs ekaleni. Like
yes.
this thing of saying, hi, there's a statement that was said, Hore, all the things that you let slide in the beginning will be the reason for your downfall later on. So you did see these signs and he probably cheated how and like, it's fine, I forgive you. Look.
I have a different view. Men change. But okay, let's move on.
It's
Let's
fine. Let's
move
leave it
on.
there.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
leave
because
it
like
there. Let's leave it
let's
there
move,
because
let's move.
we
we're
beg
gonna
to
get
differ.
into another one.
We
Yeah.
beg to
Yes.
differ. But anyway, exciting stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And it's getting more exciting because they making like
Yeah, no.
they're keeping the ball rolling.
real.
It's precious.
Oh, yes.
They
yes.
dropped a new artist that's
Raya
coming. Yo.
Raya
I feel like look at it. It's not. I don't want to go. It's not that hype.
It'll catch you.
It
That thing will
will.
catch you. There's
the
a thing.
convoy that they did the last time. Kore, I heard it from my res. Khosidi Koloi, and I was like, I love the
Definitely.
suspense. I love the environment and the energy that they're building on this fresh.
So far, there's 3 headliners that are out.
Yes.
It's Folka,
Yes. Uncle Waffles and Big Bola
Big
C.
Baller,
Big
Bubble
Bola.
Litzy, that guy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I give
Bubble
in? Wouldn't I give
Litzy.
in?
So it's happening when? The 25th of April, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's nice, like you said, right? It's gonna happen after a kwala.
Yeah, so like a breather.
Like a
man.
breather.
And it looks like, hi, guys, Rutlo Hema B.
Yo, like hemang.
No, we are very excited. I love their work so far.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love how they're pushing the event.
Definitely.
I wish they could just release more artists quicker, but
Yes.
No, the thing is, if they give us one go, it's sharp once a
That's
week,
what I'm
like,
step by step, and then-
They still want you guys to study. Like study, guys. So that when you exhale and you release, you know what you are releasing from weeks of pushing.
can I ask you guys something though, with
Yes.
regards to that? Who are you hoping to see? Personally.
Go what's that nitty? Makanyaga waffles
Oh, so yours is already
Waffles
there.
is a star
waffles.
show,
I saw
yeah.
waffles and I was like, Raya.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like
Okay,
Raya.
yourself?
I don't know. I feel like good in that, guys. Nakarata everyone, like everyone's music. Like I don't have like a favorite person that I'd want to see on stage. That I'm because I saw folk. I'm like yes, kawana Uncle Waffles got yes, kawana Big Baller got yes. Like so.
Also,
everyone
the way they released it, energy, guys know SEC,
Yeah.
they're doing a
No, I
big
keep on
one.
working, guys.
Yo,
keep on
on
working. I want
working.
to see a bit of more hip hop.
really.
Yeah, no, a bit of
But do you
more
think
hip
like
hop.
at an event like this,
Yes.
hip hop would?
Yes.
I think so.
A Madlera Dope Boy.
I think so. They've done
You know
it
what I
before.
mean?
They've done it
No,
before.
Caspania.
Oh, yeah.
You
They
know what I
can.
mean? Just something for my yo-yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at least they were thinking the list is not done yet, hopefully. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
about to release about
Hopefully.
so
Yes.
maybe they'll just bring
But something else is happening
Yes.
in our university.
I know you love this.
Yes.
Love this
Yo,
part.
guys, the NWU Eagles are playing in the semi-final
Okay.
against Marty's on Monday. Monday is
big
the
fixture.
what's the date?
What's the date today?
Live on Abasco,
Today's the
guys.
third.
Hey,
Live on
man.
Abasco.
Be like
Yes,
it's
I'm
Let me
55
correct
on the
you guys.
6th.
Yeah,
on the
somewhere around
6th
that.
days.
Yes, we're playing against Marty's in the semis. Hopefully we win. We've been doing well so far. Made a comeback against UCT.
Oh,
Yes, yo, that was amazing to watch. It was a good game. So hopefully we win this one, go to the final, win the final as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a bit tough that we won't have varsity football this year.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
Like, see, look at-
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
so sad.
And then also, our league is kicking off. So we have I don't know if you guys know, we have a rugby team here on this very
Yes, no,
campus.
very well.
Yeah, not a lot of people know. Our league is starting on the 11th. So come and watch, support the boys.
yes.
Yes, that's my.
Support, guys.
But yeah, moving away from the varsity rugby that's happening in Porch, this year there's no varsity football, guys.
Yo,
Yes.
that one hits
no-
home,
Hey.
guys.
Yo.
And I
There's
think
no
it's so
varsity
sad
football.
for the first year students who
Yes.
don't get to experience it because that's the culture,
It
guys.
is. We
That's-
know.
This side.
We
So
already
it's-
know. Second semester, we
You-
already
it's-
have that in our schedule, already planned it out. So it
Yeah.
is sad. It is sad. It
But-
nips
but-
on the culture.
But also, do you guys believe that next year things will be different? Hopefully they qualify.
Yeah, no,
'Cause it's a
I think next
qualification
year,
thing.
yeah, I think next
It's
year
a
definitely
qualification
our
thing.
2 years in a row.
No.
Because what's keeping us afloat, I'd like to think is freshers.
Oh, yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's still part of the culture. But
Yes,
now,
yes.
if next year as well, you guys know.
It'll be an
no,
issue.
actually.
But I think they're trying. That's why I was like, when we're talking about the energy that SEC is bringing for the Varsity Cup, I think they're taking into consideration all of these things. That there's not much that's going to be happening, especially in second semester. So they're trying their best to have
watch
things that
rugby.
will
Yeah.
be. So at least my first year level never experience a culture emonate. You know.
Come watch rugby, guys. I can
Once.
guarantee you, it's
No,
mad.
no.
Yeah.
We'll hold you to
We'll
that.
be there.
Please.
We'll be there.
We
Share the
will.
support.
We will.
Anyway, guys, that wraps up this episode of Varsity Unplugged. Thank you so much for watching and staying with us till the very end. Please make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms and catch us every Monday at 5 p.m. Bye.